to my channel. This is Reema and I'm here with a guidance session. This is going to be a tea leaf reading to look at the current energies and see what is coming our way, what we need to know, and how things are moving forward. Um, we're gonna have about 30 minutes of reading. I'll start with a collective energy reading, and then if there are questions in the comments, we'll look at them. I want to thank you all for supporting my channel. Those of you who reach out for private readings, thank you so much. And yeah, let's start the reading and see what are the messages. This is a tea leaf reading, and you can ask your questions in the comments if you would like to. The priority is with the members of my channel and those who are using the super chats when they ask the question. And make sure you take a look at the membership of my channel. If you're interested, you can join. So let's see what are the messages in general. What do we need to know at this point and how things are going to be for us? Well, I see someone has made a decision. For some of you, I see that a decision has been made and you're ready, or someone is ready to move along, move ahead, and basically action. There might be a lot of chatter, there might be a lot of discussion, a lot of back and forth, talking on the phone or emails. People might try to secure things but of course it's very hard to secure things. Things are a little bit up in the air. There's a lot of discussions, things are uncertain, and people might try to, get what they want, but it's very difficult to take the what you are hoping for and move forward with that. There's just gonna be news after news, maybe shocking news that changes, news that are surprising, and then after they're cancelled, stuff like that. So a lot of uncertainty. Some people might think about very quick and spontaneous decisions. Spontaneous trips might happen, spontaneous movings, spontaneous like relationship endings or starts. Be careful. There is some kind of darkness, or there's some kind of depth into the situation that we might not see it on the surface. So don't get intimidated by the stuff that people are saying, and don't let them make decisions, or don't let them put you in a position that make a rush decisions. There's definitely something on the phone that people are looking at. Maybe you're spending a lot of time checking some kind of news, checking your email. Definitely there are a lot of news. There's a lot of news that are absolutely. I see someone, a big person, like a famous important person at a podium talking. Maybe they're angry, or they do something irrational somehow that it causes a lot of confusion, or it will be again in the news, unexpected news. Try to look at your sleep pattern. There's something that you need to check. Some of you might have been using the apps that, I don't know, somehow monitors your sleep. You need to monitor something, maybe blood sugar, blood pressure, maybe monitor your investments, something that's going up and down that you're maybe monitoring or you're checking. And I see that it's going to be like crazy, going up and down. It's going to be unstable. You might see someone that they approach you with a question, but they have another intention. I don't know how I say it. Like maybe someone has a crush on you and they come forward and ask for an address, something in those lines. They have another intention. It's not bad. It's actually it's a nice gesture, but they don't show their actual intention. As I said, things are, look at the key, beautiful key. So they for some of the problems, for some of the issues that you had, you will find a resolution. But again, the resolution might be temporary. The resolution might be for just now, or it might be fixing a situation for now. Someone is definitely asking to follow me, or do what I look how I do things and follow. Don't get intimidated unless you are really sure and certain that this is what you want to do. But just don't do it because someone is telling you. Specifically, don't sign a contract, don't buy something, don't start something, commitments that is going to be a long-term strategy. I see a pile of work. Maybe someone got a lot of job, a lot of order, or there's a backlog on something that you need to do. Or maybe if you place an order, there is a backlog and it might take a while till they give it back to you. Look at the beautiful bouquet of flowers. Someone is receiving flowers. If you have a birthday coming up, you might receive a beautiful bunch of flowers. And I see some kind of energy for dancing, energy for I don't know, happy energy. Maybe you're going to a concert. Try to stay balanced. I see a peace flag coming up. It might be really in the current world situation, or it might be that you are trying to be in peace with someone or trying to be in peace with something in your life. For those that are joining now, this is a tea leaf reading. If you have a specific question, you can ask your question in the comments and you can receive a response. Let's see what are the rest of the I see a food truck. For some of you, I don't know, if you're buying food from a food truck, be careful. It might be somehow there might be something that is unpleasant. There might be an unpleasant experience. Maybe, God forbid, you get sick. And I see some kind of fire. So there is some fire that we might hear about it, or it might affect some people. Again, I had a heart here. If you smoke, make sure that the cigarette or whatever your light doesn't cause a fire, because I see an unintentional fire. A ribbon, again, I see gifts. There's a potential for receiving or giving gifts. Maybe a trip, a ticket for as a gift is going to be given to you, or you receive a gift which involves traveling, or you receive something while you're traveling. Again, I see a cake, a birthday cake, letter A for some of you. Beautiful butterfly. Nice energies are coming. Something that you really hoped and wished for is coming back with you with nice intentions. And again, I see a lot of news, a lot of developments that is getting to you by the phone or on the internet, that you receive the news. 2 weeks with a lot of important news. 2 weeks that might conclude many stories, like a lot of judgments might be finalized, a lot of decisions might be finalized, a lot of things might be signed out and complete and closed. But until the next Mercury, which is retrograde Mercury, we might not know the exact impact or the exact the exact impact that they have in our lives, or if it was a correct decision or not a correct decision. Again, if there is something that you have been postponing, I see a pile up. That's the second time I'm seeing it. There is something that you need to get to it. Don't postpone. Someone is making their decision, even though they know that it might not be the right decision, but they will move forward with this decision. It can be in regards to leaving a scenario, leaving a situation, leaving a job, leaving a relationship, leaving a place, but it looks like it seems like they are fed up and they do not want to tolerate this anymore. Although they might know that this is not the best action to do, but they just do it out of their just very emotional decision. That was it for the tea leaf reading. I'm gonna use my tarot cards for questions if there's for the comments that we have in the chat. Thank you everyone for being here. This is a quick reading, starting with Stephanie, a value member of my channel. Electricity bill issue, will it be sorted out without going to the office? Or okay, let's see how it's gonna go about this problem that you have. Well, I see that something went something went wrong, or something happened that you need to pay more money. And then this was something that you didn't expect. This is the scenario. It says that most probably it can be fixed without, yeah, absolutely. You'll get a good news coming. You don't need to go there. I don't see that it involves any situation, any escalation or any problem. It will be taken care of very quickly. Maybe by a phone call, or maybe even you need to look at the bill. I see in that if there's a bill or something, a paper that you need to look into it, and there's something there that you need to pay close attention. Maybe there is a phone call, maybe there is something that gives you information. You'll be happy, you'll be celebrating in less than 9 days or 9 hours. It's gonna be sorted out and you'll be happy. There's a gentleman that might be helping you. Ask about and look at the lights, look at the candles and the lights. So there might be a neighbor that might have the same issue as you, or they might have experienced the same thing. So I see a gentleman, it could help you in this regards. For Jackie, your question, should you sell your house next spring? Let's take a look. You know, you have the power and you are thinking about it. Don't make a rush decision. You will have the power, the help of the universe, but the energy is like, try to have your decision well thought, and don't, I mean, have realistic expectations. Don't listen to people who are giving you hope and like they're giving you false information. Like maybe someone's like, oh, you can sell your house, and with half of the money you can do this and that, you can buy. No, I mean, you need to be realistic. Yeah, there is a good energy for you. The decision is yours. You're the decision maker. If you really want to do that, you can absolutely make the decision and do it, but don't let other people change your decision or influence you, because they're going to tell you things that are not very. Look at the lion. The lion is chained, so you shouldn't let your dreams, your expectations to go wild. You have to control them and make sure that your expectations, everything that you have in mind is well thought and planned. And it was the strength card, so it might take some energy from you. You might be a little bit patient to sell the house at a good price and to find a good house at a good price. So you need some strength, and don't give up in the middle. Don't get tired. That's the message for you. For Mr. Morris, another member of my channel, going back to work. Okay, let's see what's gonna come up for you tomorrow. I have the Wheel of Fortune. This is one of the best cards. Number one, it tells me that whatever happens or whatever comes up is something that it had to. So this is somehow the universe that is guiding you going through this cycle. Number one, it's divine. It's something that the universe is planning for you. So number one is telling me it's Wheel of Fortune. Whatever it is, it was supposed to happen the way it was. But let's see what is gonna happen. I just see that there might be a lot of work that is piled up. You might be just a lot of things on your desk, or there's a lot on your agenda, or a lot of things that you need to go through, and maybe work a little bit harder than usual the first day or second days. And that's it. I don't see any problem. I don't see any escalation. Let's just pull another card. Yeah, you just might need to work a little bit hard and just put things, straighten things up and fix things. And I see that the time that you took off was worth it. If you specifically had fun, you relaxed, you enjoyed yourself, it was absolutely worth it. So there's a little bit of work that you need to catch up with, but whatever it is, it was divine. Wheel of Fortune. You'll be lucky. The luck is on your side, and it's gonna go well. For Jackie, thanks again for your second question. Wow, I don't see the question, Jackie. You say the question is below, but I don't see the question. So maybe you come. Oh yeah, I see it now. Sorry. Will Barry, the volunteer boss. Oh, is he going to be off on recovery? Let's see what's gonna happen to this guy who fell off. Let's see what's going. I see some good news for them. Something that yeah, it can be recovery. It can be something that they spend money for, or they had to spend some money for that. But in general, this is a very good card. It's a new beginning. They will be if they're volunteering. I believe they are not receiving any money, but I see that this is in their favor. So if they have been injured, I see if it's for recovery, they are gonna be recovered. Absolutely, it's gonna be fast recovery, and they're gonna come back to work very soon. I see that this person has a very positive attitude. This person, I don't know, they're very positive for me. The energy is positive and they can come back very quickly. They might take some time and it's not long. But I even see that the recovery is speedy. They might, maybe they didn't even think that it's going to be that quick, but I see that quickly they'll be okay. It's a positive energy. There are positive cards for this person. So that's what I can see for you. For Maria, any guidance for you at this time? Let's take a look. Wow, this is beautiful. The judgment. There's something from the past that might come, some news that you have been waiting, some decision that you have been waiting for a long time, that might come as a conclusion, resolution. The decision might be made, and it brings something back to life, something that you forgot, you postponed, you lost hope on, is going to be back in your agenda, back in life. And look how beautiful it is. Two of Cups. It's divine. It's beautiful. It's something that you really wanted, maybe a hope, a wish, a dream that you had, and you just gave up on it because it never happened, or you thought that it's not going to happen, so you just gave up. But it says that it's coming back. The universe didn't forget about it, and it's going to come back and brings a lot of nice energy for you actually. Another question, any other message? Let's see, what is the other message for you? I see that you might be exhausted, or you just went through a difficult time that was really like painful. Maybe when you had back pain or back problem, or you just had a lot in your heart. Maybe your heart was heavy for a little bit. I see some kind of exhaustion that could have been there, but it says the cycle is gone. If you have been feeling down, it's just like a cycle. It was a cycle and it's gone. Things are going to change and you're going to see it very quickly. Ace of Cups, beautiful energy, new beginnings, new love, new romance. Good energy is coming to you very soon. By the next full moon, there might be a very good news that comes towards you, and it somehow surprises you, or something eye-catching is going to happen that you will be very happy. So all the hard work and exhaustion that you went through is going to pay off, and you'll be happy about it. For Rose readings, thanks for using the super chat. An office job for you. Let's see if you're going to be accepted for the office job. Yeah, I see the source of income will come back to you. Something might have been stopped or cut. If you have been unemployed for a little while, I see that you'll be getting back the job that you want. It might take a while. It might not be very quick. And let's see what kind of job it is. Well, definitely you're gonna start something formal, something that's more like, I see the sword for me is like judgment, making decisions. So I would say it will be a law firm. In a month, maybe a week, but I would say mostly in a month, you might receive a good news from a very respected law firm, which are very famous. Definitely you're gonna sign, you're gonna start, and for me this is really, the card shows me the law firm mostly compared to the engineering office. Stephanie, is Ahmed exclusive with me? The physical side of the relationship. Let's see what we know about this guy. I see that they're debating. Between a scenario and issue, something that they're unsure, something that either you don't feel safe or they don't feel safe. There's not 100% investment, and they're trying to balance the situation. I see number 2, so it's not number 1. So there might be something going on, but let's see if we can get clarification. Well, this is the Ten of Pentacles. For me, this is really about money, but this is fulfillment as well. I mean, I know your question is about romance. So there is fulfillment. So I cannot say that this person doesn't fulfill your expectations. Maybe right now there is some kind of a struggle for them to make a decision. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are with someone, but they are trying to make a decision, or from what they have seen they are trying to make sense of it and make a decision. There is a stormy situation that they passed. They don't know if they have to go back there, or they move forward and pass this situation. So they're just in a decision making scenario. But whatever it is, it brings you fulfillment, satisfaction. And it doesn't necessarily mean with money. It means that it's the absolute satisfaction. It's like an investment that worked. If you are spending time, investing energy, time, emotions for this guy, it says that this investment is going to be successful. Okay, so yeah, that could be the coffee shop as well. For let's go up and see who we have, who I have missed probably. For Olivia, with your food delivery job this week, let's see how it's gonna go for Olivia. Yeah, absolutely, you're gonna start it, you're gonna be off a great start. It's yeah, definitely. It's you're protected. Make sure you have insurance, or you should have insurance somehow. I see protections. I see this is Ace of Wands. It's you are very excited, or you should be excited. The job is better than you thought, so it's gonna go much more better than you thought. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can still hear me. I don't know what happened. Okay, sorry guys, I think I touched something. For Setaway, thank you, my dear. Will Mohammed, and you close the gap and live together one day. Long distance. Okay, let's see what is the reading telling you. Well, this guy is very serious about this relationship, and I see there's a lot of objections about your relationship, or in general about the relationship that he has maybe with you, or in general there's a lot of objections. Maybe it's about his family, maybe the long distance, people are telling him it's not going to work or something, but his standing is strong, and he's opposing, he's stopping all the other people who are trying to change his mind. I see this guy as a very strong person, or maybe a very powerful person. Powerful in a sense that he might have like a powerful job. I see very dedicated person, very strong, very how can I say, high self-esteem, and they're gonna stay there. They're not gonna let it go. I mean, very strong person, and they're defending what they want. Absolutely, they're gonna sit on the kingdom, and this is the King of Swords. Sure, no one can change their mind. I see that you can eventually be together, but he's the leader in the relationship. This person is a little bit tough. If you're ready to follow, I'm not gonna say follow order, even I see some kind of army kind of thing, or he's a very strong person, he's the leader, he's the person that other people follow, which is good in some ways. He's very strong in making decisions, but also in the relationship sometimes you have to follow him, you have to listen to him. He's definitely a king, and but I see that on his if you have been committed in any way, I see that he's committed, and he's gonna stay committed despite any challenge that comes. Very strong. You're most welcome, my dear. Thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you like the reading. Any energy about your new job for Stephanie, and thanks for using the super chats for Stephanie. Let's take a look. Nice, pleasant ride. Enjoy the ride, Stephanie. You're ready. You have all the elements, all the trainings. Maybe if you have some trainings you have to do, finish them. Yeah, nice, smooth. Be confident. I see that things are gonna go very smoothly, and you should be ready. You should be very organized. Very nice energy. You're gonna have a nice time for a nice experience at this workplace. You're gonna be blessed, and people are gonna be blessed. People enjoy being with you. there are good news coming, maybe some kind of friends, people that are positive, and you receive positive energy from them, maybe despite the fact that before in your previous jobs maybe you didn't receive that kind of energy from people. But here I see peace, I see some kind of positive attitude, atmosphere around you in general, which makes you go to the job, go to your work happy every day. And that's all I had for you today. Thank you, everyone. I think I got everyone today. And until the next time, stay blessed.